Welcome to my channel Worldwise. I bet you didn't know how one of the greatest betting coups in history unfolded on a seemingly ordinary day at Bellewstown Racecourse. Bellewstown Racecourse, June 26, 1975. The air was thick with anticipation, humid, overcast, the scent of turf and fried onions lingered. Crowds in flat caps clutched racing forms, pencils poised, eyes scanning for a winner. Bookmakers barked odds, chalkboards a blur of fractions and names, crumpled notes exchanged for betting slips. Each one a fragile dream. The tension built with every race, a living thing in the air. Bellewstown wasn't grand, but today felt different. Electric, charged. Most punters were oblivious, chasing their own small fortunes. The main event, the Mount Hanover Perpetual Cup Handicap Hurdle, a forgettable race for forgettable horses. Picking a winner here was pure luck, or so it seemed. But beneath the surface, a plan of audacious brilliance was about to unfold. Unseen forces were at work, orchestrating an event destined for legend. The crowd, lost in their rituals, had no idea history was about to be made. In the midst of the ordinary, something extraordinary was brewing. The stage was set for a coup that would shake the Irish betting world. In the crowd, one man watched with quiet intensity. Barney Curley. He blended in, unremarkable to most, but his mind was always calculating. Calm, almost priestly, he was a master strategist in a world of chance. Bookmakers whispered his name with a mix of fear and respect. Barney wasn't after small wins. He played the long game, planning every move. He was an outsider, underestimated by the racing elite. His greatest weapon was patience, waiting years for the perfect opportunity. He read people, systems, and weaknesses like an open book. On this day, Barney was the puppet master, ready to execute his masterpiece. He'd assembled a loyal team, chosen his moment, and identified the system's weak point. Everything depended on secrecy and precision. One slip, and the plan would collapse. But Barney thrived under pressure. Cool, focused, unflappable. He was about to challenge the entire betting industry, and he was certain he would win. The legend of Barney Curley was about to be written. Barney Curley's journey began in Irvinstown, County Fermanagh, 1939. Raised by a cattle dealer, he learned early about risk and reward. His real education came from reading people and spotting opportunity. As a boy, he acted as his father's bookmaker, offering slightly worse odds, learning the power of trust and perception. After a failed stint as a Jesuit trainee and running betting shops, Barney found his calling as a punter. He realized the real money was in outsmarting the bookmakers, not joining them. He studied racing like a science, analyzing odds, information flow, and system flaws. Early wins and crushing losses taught him resilience. Deep in debt, he needed a decisive victory, a plan, not luck. He searched for the perfect horse, the perfect race, and a foolproof scheme. It had to be engineered, not chanced. He needed a horse everyone overlooked, a race no one cared about, and a plan airtight in every detail. The pieces began to fall into place. The stage was set for the Yellow Sam coup. Barney's moment was coming, and he was ready. The heart of Barney's plan was a horse named Yellow Sam. On paper, Yellow Sam was a hopeless plotter, slow, unimpressive, ignored by all. That was exactly what Barney wanted. He bought Yellow Sam for this purpose, then made him look even worse, running him on unsuitable tracks and distances. Each poor performance dropped his handicap rating lower. In handicap races, this meant Yellow Sam would carry less weight, an edge hidden in plain sight. The Bellewstown race was perfect. Long, tough, and overlooked. Barney hid his ownership, listed a friend as trainer, and kept Yellow Sam's true ability secret. Months of quiet preparation followed. The bookmakers saw only a no-hoper at 20-1 odds. But Barney knew the truth. The trap was set. All that remained was to spring it. Barney's plan hinged on a simple vulnerability: the phone system. In the 1970s, odds updates relied on a single public phone at Bellewstown. Block that line, and the outside world would never know about a betting coup. Barney recruited Benny O'Hanlon to occupy the phone box, pretending to call a dying aunt. His job: stay on the line no matter what, and keep the bookie's blower man at bay. No violence, just a convincing story and nerves of steel. If the phone stayed blocked, the odds would remain high everywhere else. It was a low-tech move with high-stakes consequences. The final phase: placing the bets. Barney assembled a network of trusted agents across Ireland. Each was given cash and precise instructions: blend in, place small bets, then, just before the race, put it all on Yellow Sam at the starting price. The timing was critical. The phone line had to stay blocked. If the off-course shops didn't get the warning, they'd keep offering long odds. Risks abounded. Nerves, suspicion, or a slip could ruin everything. And of course, Yellow Sam still had to win. As 3 o'clock approached, a silent web of bets spread across the country. In the phone box, Benny played his part to perfection. At Bellewstown, the bookies chalked up Yellow Sam at 20-1, oblivious to the storm. The trap was about to snap shut. Everything now depended on the race. As the race began, Barney hid in the gorse, binoculars steady. Yellow Sam, ridden by Ken White, settled at the back, just as planned. The bookmakers relaxed, seeing nothing to fear. But as the race wore on, the leaders tired. Yellow Sam, carrying little weight, began to move up. Over the final hurdles, he surged forward, suddenly in contention. The crowd gasped as Yellow Sam jumped into the lead. He crossed the finish line, a clear winner. Bookmakers stared in disbelief, panic spreading as the realization hit. Who was Yellow Sam? Who had backed him? Barney, hidden in the bushes, felt only relief. The plan had worked. The coup was complete. Across Ireland, betting shops braced for massive payouts. The legend of Yellow Sam was born in that moment. Barney Curley had beaten the system, and nothing in Irish racing would ever be the same. Chaos erupted as news of the coup spread. Bookmakers, blindsided, faced colossal losses, over $300,000, millions today. Investigations found no laws broken. Barney had simply outsmarted the system. Forced to pay out, the industry scrambled to change its rules. Barney Curley became a legend, a folk hero who beat the bookies at their own game. He was dubbed the Robin Hood of racing, not for stealing, but for his generosity. Much of his winnings went to charity, especially in Zambia. Barney continued to pull off clever coups, but Yellow Sam was his masterpiece. He passed away in 2021, leaving a legacy of wit, patience, and daring. His story is a testament to intelligence over brute force. Sometimes, the greatest victories come from changing the rules. Barney Curley saw the world differently, and became a legend. The Yellow Sam coup remains one of racing's greatest tales. My next video is watching now.